Opposition leader Peter Dutton has accused the federal government of going down a renewable rabbit hole while advocating for nuclear energy. As Julia Bradley reports, Mr Dutton also warned against a reliance on China for renewables during a speech in Sydney.
Peter Dutton has called for debate on removing the legislative ban on nuclear power, suggesting it could be the answer to Australia's energy woes. In a speech to members of the Liberal-aligned think tank, the Institute of Public Affairs, he warned against a reliance on China for wind and solar technology.
Given that solar panels and wind turbines have relatively short life cycles, as we point out, there's no better example of the risk of over-reliance on one market than what we saw with many European countries' dependence on Russian gas. There, things turned sour overnight.
The Liberal leader says Australia should source small modular reactors or micro modular reactors from countries such as the US or UK, as he listed examples of how they're embracing nuclear technology. He's argued nuclear-powered submarines, which Australia is acquiring under the AUKUS agreement, are essentially floating SMRs.
Chris Bowen has burrowed so deeply down the renewable rabbit hole that he refuses to consider these new nuclear technologies to be any part of the solution of our energy problems.
The Energy Minister has previously described nuclear power as the most expensive form of energy. In a post-speech Q&A, Peter Dutton was also pressed about the Voice to Parliament referendum.
The name-calling and the bully boy stuff from Linda Burney and the rest of it, I don't think they realise yet, I don't think the penny's dropped, that that's actually converting people to a no vote.
And I'm certainly hearing a very different view. People want this to go ahead. They're concerned, obviously, about some of the really negative issues that are being raised. But as I said, and I've always said this, I'm incredibly proud of our country being a democracy, and this is our opportunity to have that debate, but so long as we're respectful in it.
The Liberal leader was also asked why young people are moving away from the Conservative side of politics. He suggested education is partly to blame and argues behaviours could change if the economic climate worsens.